In Sunset X Vibes Episode 3, we find ourselves back on the aircraft as Lin is rubbing up against Sun while experiencing turbulence. But he returns to his side as soon as things settle down. When Sun lands in Hong Kong, he is eager to make a fresh start, but Lin continues to resist. Impressive Sun speaks multiple languages fluently at the meeting, but Lin assists with French. Sun then adds that this is their first trip together and they will be staying for a while. Sun tries to make up to Lin at a chef's table by promising to go shopping again, but Lin replies a leisurely stroll will enough, so they schedule it for the following day. Lin awkwardly runs with Sun's associate at the table who is also visiting for a few days and wants to hang out. The next day, they meet up with Chris and go for a stroll across the city while keeping a low profile and attempting to avoid their new acquaintance. At a temple, Sun acknowledges that he has prayed for their union for a very long time. When they eventually get a chance to fire Chris, he confesses that he realized he was being a jerk and advises Sun to act quickly so Lin won't be taken by someone else. Sun says he's sorry for not being honest from the start after spending the evening together in the hotel. He'd been afraid of being taken advantage of, as he had been in the past. Sun vows to punish Lin after he acknowledges that all he wanted was to bring him back, not to be upset. Lin tells him to take a shower before he has a chance to apologize. When Lin's pals see someone else in the room during a video conference, Lin quietly turns the phone around. Sun seizes the chance to make fun of Lin by baring his shoulders and stooping to plant a kiss on his thighs. Lin cuts the call abruptly to chastise Sunday, but if Sun closes his eyes, then consents to a kiss. They both stumble and collapse to the ground. Sam is working on a jewelry design at work that his friend Mon helped him covertly so he could compete with Yo. They argue, with Sam pointing out that Yo is so slow that he has to work on it separately. Pim observes that Yo's tardiness might be related to his mother after he departs. Sun executes a magic trick on the aircraft ride back, transforming a napkin into rings that represent the sun and moon. Lin acknowledges the gift and inquires about their connection. A drinks cart is pulled up by the steward just as they are about to kiss. If Lin is okay with the 8 to 9 year age difference, Sun says he believes they should go on a date. Lin responds that, for the time being at least, they should take things carefully and keep it a secret, particularly at work. Sun is given a kiss on the cheek after agreeing. Yo is worrying at work about who could have been in the room with Lin. Mid-gossip, he and Pim enter a meeting room to see Sun seated at the table. He informs them they can question him about the hearing in Hong Kong where Lin said he was there by himself. People flinch as Sun catches them as they hurriedly storm into the room one after the other. But although he's surreptitiously sending Lin finger hearts, he tells them to behave normally and says he's only watching. Sun presents his suggestions for restructuring the collection to the board during a meeting. The design team learns during their own meeting that the interns will not be working on the upcoming customer assignment. However, Prim agrees to help the interns and is a champion for giving everyone a chance. She feels, nonetheless, that she has done her share to give them a shot. Later, Pim brings a manuscript to Prim, but she receives chilly criticism, which forces her to start over from scratch. When Sun comes to visit his department after work, Lin is the only person there. He opens his mouth to kiss him, but Pim and Yo pull back, feeling bad for abandoning their friend. Sun tries to crawl away while Lin diverts them, but his secretary catches him. He offers an explanation, saying he was looking at the carpet. The carpet, indeed. Lin doesn't want Sun to be seen with him when Sun drives him home later. Sun puts him in embarrassing situations and promises to react to texts so he won't have to worry. Yo feels like he's being followed as he walks down the street, but he flees when he sees guys pushing his mother. Sam, the follower, interrupts the thugs as they hastily flee by asking whether he can wait for his father, a police officer.